We often think the goal of faith is to be better, better decisions, better behavior, a better version of ourselves. But what if that's not the goal? What if the goal is not to become a better self, but to become a whole self? Welcome to the Sebcast, home of the #1 network for your life. Here we turn our beloved stories upside down, look at what history may have overlooked, and discover together how Jesus invites us into a bigger story, right where we live, work, and play. What if God's deepest desire is not that you look successful, but that you finally make peace with yourself? Jesus asks at the end of Luke 9, a question we often read too quickly: what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses himself? Notice what Jesus implies. You can win and still lose. You can be successful yet inwardly divided. You can have everything you wanted and still not like who you've become. And this is precisely where the gospel speaks differently than our culture. Our culture asks, how does your life look? Jesus asks, how does it feel to be you? Not superficially, not emotionally shallow, but deep, where you are alone at night with your thoughts, where no one is watching, where you can't pretend. The Bible's word for this state is shalom, not just peace, not just rest, but wholeness, a life where the inside and outside align, where your values and your choices no longer fight each other, where you no longer waste energy hiding something. And ironically, shalom doesn't come when you get everything right. It comes when you stop trying to control. That's why Jesus' invitation always stays the same. Follow me. Not prove yourself, not make sure you never fail, but come live with me. Because Jesus' goal was never just to forgive sin, but to make people whole. Not just for someday, but for today. If you look back over these 2 weeks, you see a pattern. Double lives begin where no one is watching. Damage control keeps you going but steals your peace. Selfishness makes your world smaller. Surrender makes your life simpler. Community protects your soul. Daily choices shape your character. The world's pattern tears, God's way makes whole. And that brings us to this simple truth. Sustainable faith is not impressive, it is livable. That's why the #1 network for your life is not there to control you, it's there to carry you, not to make you perfect, but to keep you honest, not to change you through pressure, but through presence. Because the self you want to live with is rarely formed alone. Maybe the greatest gift faith can give you is not success, not answers, not protection from hardship, but this one thing that you can lay your head down at night and not have to run from yourself. That you no longer have to manage 2 lives, that you can breathe without fear of being caught out, that you can live without sacrificing your soul. And if you have that, then you have something that lasts. It is sustainable, it is free. It is life, and that's exactly what this network exists for. Come walk with us this year at South Ward. Don't isolate and go through another apathetic year. Before long, you'll start living completely without God. Maybe this year is your last chance before you fall completely off the edge. Come join and show up and protect your soul with us. Until next week, take care.